Regardless of whether you've been using CBD oil for years or you're about to use it for the very first time, you may have a lot of questions surrounding how this product works and what dosage you should be taking. There are many articles out there that talk about why CBD oil is good for you, but many of them fail to mention how much you should take. Unfortunately, the Food and Drug Administration has not come up with a recommended dosage for CBD oil, and this is because CBD oil is considered to be a supplement. If a product is considered to be a supplement, then there is no recommended intake or serving size. Therefore, a lot of people may be stumped as to how much they should take and when. 1 dropper full. Many sellers and manufacturers of CBD oil state that 1 dropper full of oil per day is sufficient for everyone, but this may not be the case. We cannot say for sure that 1 dropper full will work for everyone because we do not know how much CBD is in the oil or how much the individual who's taking the oil weighs. Neither do we know how severe their pain, anxiety, or insomnia is, and lastly, we do not know how they will react to the oil. This may well mean that a 150-pound man may need less CBD oil than a 300-pound woman. Alternatively, it may also mean that 2 people who weigh the same may react differently to CBD simply because of the way their body responds to it. In other words, what works for one may not work for the other. The changing body. As we age, our body's physiology also changes, as do the receptors that can be found in the endocannabinoid system. This is likely to mean that the CBD dosage that works for you right now may not work for you in 5 or 10 years' time. Again, this means that you could react differently to the dose you take right now, meaning you may need more or even less CBD oil than you currently do. So how can you make sure that you take the right dose? We're going to have a look at this now. Use your body weight to work out the dose. Ultimately, if you weigh more, you will need to take more CBD oil, or that's the theory at least. A good way to measure how much you need is to have approximately 1 to 6 milligrams of oil per 10 pounds of weight, based on how much pain you are in. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you may want to take 20 to 33 milligrams of oil, whereas someone who weighs 150 pounds may wish to take 15 to 25 milligrams of oil. Start with a small dose. One of the best things you can do is to start off with a small dose of CBD oil so you can see how your body reacts to it. Use the 1 to 6 milligrams of oil per 10 pounds of body weight measurement as a guide and start off with the smallest dose. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you could start off with 20 milligrams of oil, if not a little less. Gradually increase the amount of oil you take over a period of 7 days until you are taking the dose that works for you. Speak to your doctor. It's very important that you speak to your doctor about taking CBD oil. This is especially the case if you are receiving treatment for a medical condition. There may not be a lot of doctors out there that have much experience with CBD oil, if any at all, but they should have an idea about how you could react to it and what dosage you should take. How to measure your dosage. There are a few ways for you to take CBD oil, and a tincture is usually the easiest way. Fill the dropper until you have the desired amount and drop the oil under your tongue. Now, you may wish to hold the oil there for at least 30 seconds, or you may wish to swish it around your mouth before it's swallowed, but just how many drops should you take? Let's take a look at this right now. You need to work out how much CBD oil there will be in a dropper. As soon as you know how much there is in a dropper, you'll have a good idea as to how much CBD you are taking. A dropper typically holds 1 milliliter of liquid. If you know how much CBD is in your oil, then you can use the following formula to work out how much is in each dropper. Take the total amount of CBD in the bottle divided by the number of milliliters in the bottle equals how many milligrams of CBD there is in a dropper. Let's imagine you have 30 ml of CBD oil, that contains 1,500 milligrams of CBD. Using the above equation, you would do the following. Divide 1,500 milligrams by 30, how much CBD oil you have. You will then find out that there is 50 milligrams of CBD in each dropper. This means that if you only need to take 25 milligrams of CBD, your dropper will only need to be half full. While this method is not 100% accurate, it is a good guide and can help you get the dose you need so you can sleep better, feel less anxious, or be in a lot less pain.